as you can see, I've stripped the little Honda CTX 200 that I've got. Didn't really bother recording it because stripping a bike, it's not much to see really. But as I will be rebuilding it, I will be making progress videos of all the parts. So here's a big amount of bits and pieces, all this stuff. You can see all the surface rust that's on here. Handlebars, rear brake lever, the stuff all needs to go in for sandblasting and then powder coating. Also need to straighten some of the bits out. They're a little bit skew, as you can see this. It should be a bit straighter. The body panels, I'm not going to do too much to it other than cleaning them up. I'm not doing a restoration on this bike. It's purely cleaning up the framework and stuff with powder coating because of the rust issue that started appearing. There's another basket. It's full of steering yoke over there. Speedo, all the other little things, nuts and bolts, everything's in here. As you can see, the swing arm looks quite terrible now that you can see it close up. You can see all the rust. I've also run into a problem which I will need to address. There's a bearing that runs inside this and this part too. It all forms part of the same thing. These bearings have all rusted. You can actually see when I move this, the whole bolt moves. And I cannot get the bolt out here. So I'm most likely going to have to take an angle grinder, cut it, and somehow maybe drill it out from the side or something, pop it out. You can see in this section, it's a bit hard to see. Right, now I've put the light on so I can see a bit better. You can actually now see inside the bearings. Well, the little rollers have fallen out, but the cage is still in there. This one's completely rusted, as you can see. There's almost nothing left of it. So this is a common problem I've seen on many dirt bikes and so on. And guys don't clean their bikes after driving through mud and so on. Here's the other half of it. That's the actual bushing where the rollers used to run on. This one too, the bolt actually snapped off in the process of trying to take it off. It's completely seized up. You can see some of the needle rollers lying in there. So, but my idea here would be, I'm just going to press out these bearing shells that are left in there. Seeing this is just a little dirt bike for riding around in the bush. Get a nylon insert in there. Nylon can't rust or anything again. So basically put a little nylon insert in there. You take up the original bearing shell, I put it in my lathe, cut it clean, and then with the nylon insert I'll obviously drill it the correct size, and that will fit in there nice and tightly with a bit of grease, and maybe I could even from the side put a little grease nipple on, but I'll see what I'll do about that. Fortunately the bearings in the actual main section over here, there's also bearings inside there. That stuff's all nice still, so I'll take it out, clean it out, pack it, repack it with new grease. Okay, so we get onto the frame here. Also, you can see the rust doesn't look too healthy. Look on the inside of the frame. Fortunately it's not bad rust, it's just surface rust everywhere. There's a couple little things that need to be straightened, such as this little part. That's also where that bearing went in. That needs to be straightened out. That little thing that's skew. So a little bit of tidying up to do before I can do too much more on this. Yeah, so a bit of tidying up I need to do before I can send it in for sandblasting and powder coating. So rims are lying here. Not much I'm going to do to them. Obviously that sprocket's gone. That's trash. The rest of it, it's not bad. I think if I took a bit of a polishing compound, just polished the rim up, took some steel wool, gave the spokes a bit of a rub, it's going to look a lot better.